Being in a relationship with a narcissist can be quite lonely at times, all right? And the reason this loneliness is so disturbing because it's not ordinary loneliness. This is a different type of loneliness. This type of loneliness is a feeling of feeling alone, even though there's somebody in the same room with you. You're feeling lonely, even though there's somebody in the same house with you. Okay. And this is all by design. This loneliness is an abusive type of loneliness. It's a loneliness that's by design. All right. Even when you're alone, you don't really have to feel lonely, especially if you are an empath, and you probably are an empath. We keep ourselves good company. We love ourselves. We got good self-esteem. Not saying you don't if you ever felt lonely before. But when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, the loneliness is different. It hits different because there's somebody near you that should be available. There's somebody near you who should be keeping you company. There's somebody near you who should be enriching your life. Somebody near you who should be loving on you and caring about you. And the bottom line is, when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, there are going to be some obscenely lonely times. All right. And these are cues. These are evidences that you are with a narc, first of all, for a lot of us, majority of us, you already know that they try to isolate you from the door, from friends and family. And this will probably happen around the love bombing stage, but it all depends. But they want their gaslighting to be very effective. So they want to isolate you from friends and family. And when they first do it, and you're so in love and the love bombing phase is going on, you may not mind, you may not catch on to it because they're still emotionally present and all is well. All right. But this mask that they have on is a heavy mask to carry. All right. So once they feel like they have you where they want you, whether you're dependent on them or just flat out in love with them, once they feel that security, they will begin to let the mask fall off. All right. And that's when you'll start sensing how they have emotionally checked out. Now, this is something that probably will happen after the initial love bombing phase, when you go into the devaluation phase. All right. So you won't see it coming, but you will find that just all of a sudden they're not doing the things they used to do. There's no more good morning beautifuls, right? There's no more kiss before they go to work. There's no more kiss and hug when they get home. There's no more thinking about you during the days. And when they're home, they have emotionally checked out. They may be using the silent treatment because of some benign, trivial disagreement a couple nights ago or whatever. But they're going to be present, but they won't be present. And it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel insecure. It brings worry to you, anxiety. You don't know where you stand with the person. There's no clarity. This is all by design. And don't let you get sick. All right, because they have little to no empathy. And if you get sick, say you catch the flu or something, and or food poison or pneumonia, which they all are kind of similar in my opinion, where you're bedridden for a few days and you are cold and you feel like you fitting to go to the upper room, you're going to see that they are not even going to care. All right. You're going to feel their energy. You might hear them in another room. Their energy is going to increase. The joy energy. They might get happier. They might start having fun. And this is all while you're suffering. All right. And you're going to be able to sense that while you're suffering, you'll be able to tell that they don't really give a remote damn. You'll be able to sense that. Or if you lose a loved one or any type of debilitating, stressful distress that you may go through while you're with them, you're going to find out like, wow, it seems like they don't even care. They're not even moved. It's going to be disturbing to you. Like, wow, I just lost my whatever, right? My mom, grandma, and you're going to be able to sense, no matter, even if they say, are you okay, or anything I could do, you're going to be able to sense and tell that they really don't care. All right. When you're laying in that bed in pain, I don't care if they say, I'll go to the store and get some, stuff for you to help make you better. You're going to be able to sense that they don't really even care. You're going to feel so alone, and that's part of the reason why they isolate you and try to right away or eventually, because when you're isolated, their gaslighting will be more effective. They don't want you to have a grasp on reality. All right. So if there's no one around, if you don't have any support, that's why oftentimes they'll, move you to somewhere else where they are. Internet dating and meeting people online, this is a playground for narcs, because oftentimes it's going to be permission for a long distance relationship. And they'll get you to come wherever they are, another city, state, or country. And you best believe they're going to isolate you. And this is so their gaslighting could be more effective. This is so they can try to distort your reality. And this is so you don't have anyone around to witness the shenanigans and dumb stuff that are fitting to happen over the next months, weeks, years. All right. Because even if you have close friends and family in your life, if you are in a far place now, that dynamic changes. People used to see all the time. If you don't see them all the time anymore, the relationship weakens. You're not going to be talking to them all the time. All right. So this makes their gaslighting more effective to isolate you, to control you, and to distort your reality, and create a fabricated reality of how they're the victim and you're the problem. You're the offender every time. All right. So being with them is not probably, but will be very lonely. All right. And if you have good friends, best friends, they are going to try to distance you from those people because they don't want you to have that emotional support, and they don't want you to see things for how they are, and they definitely don't want you to see themselves for how they are. All right. If you appreciate this video and it's been a blessing to you, go ahead and like and subscribe. And keep in mind, I do one-on-one coaching sessions. All right. And I'm just in the business of helping to change lives, because I've been there before and my life has been changed from the steps I've used to get better again. And I would love to share them with you. All right. Peace out.